Best financial books for doctors. I get asked all the time about what books I recommend, so I decided to compile a list of financial books that I recommend for pre-med, med students, residents, fellows, and even staff physicians. Also, be sure to subscribe to not miss the weekly videos that I post on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Here are my top 5 financial books that I recommend. Number 1, White Coat Investor. This book was written by a practicing ER doctor and millionaire named Dr. Daly. This is one of the most concise financial books out there, and I highly recommend it. It's a #1 bestseller and was released in 2014. It's essentially a high-yield manual that specifically deals with the financial issues facing medical students, residents, physicians, dentists, and similar high-income professionals. In this book, you'll learn how to graduate from medical school with little debt as possible, pay off student loans within 2 to 5 years of residency graduation, how to purchase the right types and amounts of insurance, how to invest wisely, and how to become a millionaire within 5 years from residency graduation. You can pick it up on Amazon and other outlets for around $18, and he also has a website where you can learn more at thewhitecoatinvestor.com. Coming in at number 2 is one of my favorite books, The Millionaire Next Door. This is a New York Times bestseller that was published in 2010, and the authors of this book, who both hold PhDs, they interviewed people over a 20-year period with a net worth of at least $1 million. From this, they identified 7 common traits between them. What I took away from this book is that millionaires are not usually who they think you are. They're not usually the people driving the nicest cars or the big houses or wearing the latest trend of clothing. They actually live quite frugally, and this book aims to encourage you to do the same. You can pick it up at Amazon for around $10. Number 3 on the list is Dave Ramsey's book, Total Money Makeover. For those of you who don't know Dave Ramsey, he is a famous radio show host, multi-millionaire, real estate investor, who has a pretty interesting story. He actually accumulated a multi-million-dollar portfolio at a young age, but ended up losing it all and went bankrupt. This inspired him to come up with ways to become debt-free and stay out of debt. This book will give you the tools and knowledge base to getting out of debt and reaching financial freedom. He also provides 7 steps to getting out of debt called the 7 Baby Steps. He has a class in addition called the Financial Peace University, where it is taught at churches all over the U.S. I personally took this 9-week course, and it essentially changed the way I think about money and debt. I highly recommend getting this book as well as considering his course. The course is only $99, and the book can be found on Amazon for about $14. Number 4, The Frugal Millionaires. This book came out in 2007 and was written by Jeff Lehman. He interviewed 70 millionaires, and they all shared their ideas about money and to help you think how millionaires think. It has about 800 wealth-growing ideas across 24 categories, including investments, mortgages, real estate, credit card, conserving resources, marriage, and even retirement. Last but not least is also one of my favorite books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I think I have read this book about 4 to 5 times, but this book was written by Robert Kiyosaki, and it advocates the importance of financial literacy and teaches you what the rich people teach their kids that the poor and middle class don't. It essentially is a story, and the book talks about the observation as a child between his father and his best friend's father, and how this shaped his thoughts about money and investing. You can pick it up on Amazon for about $7, and it is also available on his website at richdadcoaching.com. Those are the top 5 financial books that I recommend. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe, as I will be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Till next time.